Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the campus of Hope College inside of DeVos Fieldhouse as we're getting ready to kick off the women's basketball season. It'll be the Hope College Flying Dutch hosting the visiting Heidelberg. Couldn't tell you their mascot. I'm Steve Binnig alongside Carly Van Swole. Welcome into the campus of Hope College. We'll get right on that. Carly and I were trying to debate about it earlier, and I'll wait for her to figure it out. Of course, this is the second game of the tournament this weekend here at Hope College, the kickoff tournament. In the first game, it was Wart taking the loss, or beating Finlandia, rather, Carly, by a quite large margin. And, of course, there'll be a second round of games tomorrow between the winner of this one and Ward, as well as the losers. So, Carly, it's good to be back. You're still looking for that mascot.
I'll get there.
We will get there.
Yes.
Lots of big changes for the Hope College Flying Dutch that we could talk about. So, a couple new faces around. A couple old faces, of course, have moved on. So, Carly, what do you have to tell me?
So, looking back from last season and heading into this season, Hope's had a couple changes going on. The Flying Dutch head into this season having graduated 6 seniors and 3 starters from a team that finished 24-5 last season and advanced to the 3rd round of the NCAA Division III tournament. This year, Hope is ranked 13th overall in the preseason poll that was taken. The Flying Dutch have a roster with 4 seniors, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 6 freshmen. Some key players for this Dutch team is obviously going to be Frankie Buchanan in the middle of the paint for the Dutch, coming in at 6 foot. She's a preseason All-American who averaged a team best 12.3 points per game on a 52% field goal shooting last season. Some other key players, Madison Gears, a big senior leader for this team. She scored about 8 points per game and started and was always kind of their main go-to defender who always kind of guarded that main offensive player for the other team. And then, of course, we can't forget about the other 6-footer, Jacqueline Schwartz, coming in. She appeared in 29 games last season, including 2 starts. She averaged about 5 points per game and 4 rebounds. And as we mentioned, out of those 6 graduating seniors, we lost 3 of our favorite guards, Tyra Smith, Paris Madison, and Angelique Gaddy, and a couple of them are in here in the crowd today, which is exciting to see. But we have a couple freshmen coming in to fill their shoes, which is exciting to see. Kennedy Schoonveld and Lauren Newman will try to take their spot. And for Heidelberg, they went 9-17 overall last season, 6-12 in their conference play, and they lost in the first round of their conference tournament, so they did not make an appearance in the D3 national tournament. They graduated 7 seniors as well, so definitely going to be an adjustment for both teams today, as we have a lot of new members for both teams, and Hope coming in with the obvious height advantage today, so we're going to see how Heidelberg manages that tonight.
That's right, Carly. And I have to correct myself. I have to go back on myself.
Oh.
My grandfather graduated from Heidelberg. Somewhere, my grandfather is sitting in heaven, either shaking his head or laughing at me for not knowing the mascot. So Carly looked it up. It's the student prince. My apologies for my lack of knowledge on how to make that into a feminine mascot. However, University, Hope College, we're about 10 seconds from the national anthem. So after this rusty start, you can take a break of listening to us, and hopefully we'll be better after the break. Stay right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America with the singing of our national anthem, please welcome Hope College sophomore, Julian Lugo.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Julian Lugo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DeVos Fieldhouse here in the campus of Hope College for game number 2 of the Hope College Tip-Off Tournament. Tonight's featured teams are Heidelberg University and your Hope College Flying Dutch. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Heidelberg at 1 forward, a 5'8" junior from North Ridgeville, Ohio, number 24, Alyssa Riley. And at 1 forward for the Flying Dutch, a 5'9" senior from Scottville, number 12, Madison Gears. At 1 forward for Heidelberg, a 5'6" sophomore from Lima, Ohio, number 33, Brittany Ulmer. And at 1 forward for the Flying Dutch, a 6-foot senior from Fraser, number 22, Jacqueline Schwartz. Starting at center for Heidelberg, a 5'9" sophomore from Willard, Ohio, number 30, Maddie Crawford. And at center for the Flying Dutch, a 6-foot junior from Grant, number 21, Francesca Buchanan. At 1 guard for Heidelberg, a 5'4" freshman from New Philadelphia, Ohio, number 22, Brooke Beamer. And at 1 guard for the Flying Dutch, a 5'10" freshman from Zeeland, number 20, Kennedy Schoonveld. And at the final guard spot for Heidelberg, a 5'5" junior from Springfield, Ohio, number 25, Ayanna Wilson. And at the final guard spot for the Flying Dutch, a 5'7" freshman from Flushing, number 23, Lauren Newman. Heidelberg University is coached by Morgan Harrigan. Hope College is coached by Brian Morehouse. Your officials this evening, Mr. Bo Dunphy, Mr. Timothy Mowry, and Mr. Randy Reese.
Welcome back inside the DeVos Fieldhouse. One more time, it's Steve Binnig alongside Carly Van Swoel. And like I mentioned earlier, Carly, it's good to be back.
It is good to be back.
Calling soccer games just isn't quite the same as calling basketball here at Hope College, and so I am definitely excited to be here. Good matchup in front of us as we've got Beamer, Riley, Wilson, Crawford, and Ulmer starting off for Heidelberg University. For Hope College, it's Gears, Schoonfeld, Buchanan, Schwartz, and Lauren Newman. Of course, like you were talking about, Carly, Newman and Schoonveld are the 2 new faces for the Dutch. For Heidelberg as well, as you mentioned, graduating 7 seniors.
Yep.
Some new faces, I'm sure, out there as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Steve, to see who takes the ball up the court today for the Dutch. It looks like it's going to be Newman.
Absolutely, Lauren Newman. So her first possession as a Flying Dutch women's basketball player. Here's Buchanan inside. Buchanan fakes once, now goes up with the left hand and picking up right where she left off. Frankie Buchanan finishes strong with the left hand, and the first 2 points of the night are scored by the Dutch. Heidelberg brings it forward. That one tossed away. Beamer wasn't on the same page as her teammate there, but expected at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but the Dutch coming out strong just like they did in previous seasons. Kind of what they like to do is always their game plan is to get ahead fast. They're really aggressive. They like to use all their skills. They're really fast as well as tall, so it's going to be interesting to see how Heidelberg handles that.
Attempted jumped pass there by Heidelberg, but Hope will keep possession in the inbound. Newman up top. Looks down her defender, sets the offense. She finds Schoonveld on the wing. Schoonveld goes cross-court to Gears. Gears gets a screen from Buchanan, comes off the dribble. Now back outside to Newman. Newman for three. That one back rim and out, but the long rebound tracked down by Schoonveld. Schoonveld wants to take it up. Instead kicks it out to Gears. Gears for three. That one off the front iron, and a nice rebound there. Great box out, actually, by Crawford, and now Heidelberg on the push. Bit of a collision there, a 50-50 ball, if nothing else, but the foul comes on Gears. Ayana Wilson, the Heidelberg team member, fouled there. So that's the first on the Dutch, first foul in the game, and Heidelberg were inbound. Crawford goes to Beamer, now in the corner for three. That one misses everything, and the rebound comes to Gears. Gears coming across the half-court line. She gives that one away. And now kicked out. Quick jumper here for Heidelberg. That one up and good. Number 22, Brooke Beamer, knocks that one down. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game, just over a minute and a half into this one. Here's Newman. Newman off the dribble. Finds Schoonveld in the corner. Schoonveld once more goes cross-court. Finds Gears. Gears goes left. Now inside to Buchanan. Nice pass there and a better finish by Buchanan. So 4 points all scored with the left hand for Frankie Buchanan. Nice looking offensive move there by the Dutch, and Heidelberg will come the other way.
Yeah, great job by Gears to keep her head up on that pick and roll as she just got beat on a cut to the middle.
Nice cut there by, that's Alyssa Riley, but a heck of a pass there by Brooke Beamer. Now here's Gears working on the other end. Double clutch move. That one rims out. Schoonveld with another rebound. Kennedy Schoonveld now goes inside to Buchanan. Buchanan backing down a defender with the left hand. That one left short, and then the rebound took a deflection on the way out. This one will stay with the Dutch. Fresh shot clock for Hope. But on the first couple possessions, things are looking fairly even here, Carly.
Yeah, Heidelberg is going to have to watch Frankie Buchanan down low and make sure they know where she's at all times. And Jackie Schwartz, they got some tall girls on this Hope team, so they're going to need a double team when Jackie and Frankie get the ball down low.
Right, nice cut there by Jackie Schwartz, who comes up with the steal at the other end. Fast-paced action so far, and here's Newman only contributing to that. Newman wants to go all the way with the right hand. Nice move, and up and in. Lauren Newman, her first basket in a Hope uniform is a pretty one. It's 8-4 here for the Dutch. Beamer goes cross-court. She goes to Riley. Riley takes it up strong, blocked there. And it looks like it was tipped out of bounds off of Newman. But some tough defense there, and we're going to get a couple substitutions here for the Dutch. It's number 33, Heather Randall, as well as number 4, Victoria Swift, checking into the ball game for the Dutch.
Yeah, another thing about this Dutch team is the depth they have on the bench is incredible. We come in with Heather Randall, another girl, 5'11", close to 6 foot, that they can sub in place of Frankie or Jackie.
Pass inside, that one tipped by Schoonveld. Carly, I could have probably guessed this knowing her parents, but Kennedy Schoonveld is quite the athlete.
Yes, the super athlete for sure.
Ball fake there by Schoonveld, and she's going to get called for the traveling violation, so bit of commentator's jinx there. Happens to the best of us, I suppose. It's a fresh start for you and I as well.
Right,
so
oh yes, we got to get back in the groove of basketball, not soccer, yep.
Heidelberg. And this one's stolen away by Schoonveld. Schoonveld with the left hand and a first basket of her career. That's Kennedy Schoonveld with her first bucket off the steal, laid in with the left hand, and the Dutch here up 10-4. And now it's Riley the other way. She finds Beamer. Beamer, quick dribble and puts up a 3-ball. That one in and out, and now a foul underneath the basket. That one on Crawford.
No, it's going to be on Buchanan and over the back call.
Oh, so the referee signaled the wrong way at first.
Yeah.
And so Frankie Buchanan gets called underneath, and a couple more substitutions, actually a handful of substitutions for both teams. See if I can keep up with this. We've got Jessica Moorman into the game, as well as number 5. That's Olivia Voskuil, and Selena King for the Dutch. And there's a quick bucket After the substitutions for number 25, Ayanna Wilson. And a shot from the wing, that's Voskuhl. That one in and out as well, and Wilson will bring it the other way for Heidelberg. Quick offense, back to Wilson on the wing. Wilson fakes left, goes inside, broken up by Heather Randall. She picks up her dribble, needs help, finds Selena King. King goes forward. Inside to Mormon. Mormon then looks for Voskuhl down low. That one touched out of bounds.
Yeah, Mormon and Voskuhl, both two other freshmen that are on this team, looking to make big contributions this year for Coach Mo. So, like you said earlier, still trying to get those jitters out. I mean, you're a freshman. This is your first collegiate game in DeVos Fieldhouse, so definitely got to get a few of those pre-game jitters out.
Wide open look for Riley. She misses everything, and looks like Selena King stepped on the line there. Can't do that, so this one will stay with Heidelberg. Inbounding basketball is Ayanna Wilson. Off the inbounds play, Heidelberg looking to get it in. Goes far wing. Now up top. That's Ulmer. Ulmer with the right hand. She's bumped to the floor. Nothing doing from the referees. And now the ball on the floor. This one will get whistled to a stop. Jump ball. And possession will stay with Heidelberg. Substitution coming up for Heidelberg. It's Megan Cecil. Another freshman for HU coming in.
A great hustle on Kilps right there. That would have been an easy turnover, but she stuck with it to make it a jump ball.
Gets it in, quick shot from Crawford. That one won't go, but Heidelberg most certainly making their opportunities, getting a lot of open looks here in the early going, something we don't always see, or at least what we're not used to seeing, Carly, against this Hope defense. Here's Voskuhl. Voskuhl goes back up top, almost taken away, but instead recovered by Mormon, who goes to Selena King. Selena King from three, and she knocks that one down. Selena King out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yep.
The girl can shoot, Carly. The girl can shoot.
Yeah, she came in last year as a freshman and had a couple different injuries and battled mono for a while, and she came in being known as a three-point gal, and she's showing it right now.
Here's Riley. Riley goes inside. Was gathered for a minute there by Kilps. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to keep it inbounds. And now we'll get a couple more substitutions. It's Maddie Overmeyer, freshman out of Fremont, Ohio. And Selena King will bring it across for the Dutch. Heather Randall goes to King on the wing. King thought about it, now goes inside to Voskuhl. That one up, in and out. Big rebound by Mormon, gives it back to Voskuhl. Voskuhl with the right hand, and that one she finishes off. Nice looking play there between the two freshmen, Jessica Mormon and Olivia Voskuhl. And the Dutch have a lead 15-6. This one taken away again by the Dutch. Mormon has it. It was tipped away by Selena King. Mormon bringing it across the timeline. Wants to go all the way with the right hand. She's fouled on the way up. Shoot. She'll have a couple looks from the free throw line. And that one on Cecil, who just checked into the game a few moments ago. First team foul on Heidelberg.
Heidelberg's overall done a great job, like you mentioned, defensively against this Hope team, and offensively in the beginning of this first quarter, they were doing well. Having those cuts to the middle, having a couple backdoor cuts as well, really opened up their offense for them. So if they go back to that and try to kind of work together and get some movement going, that might get their offense going instead of just getting those set shots outside.
That's right, Mormon looking for her first points as a member of the Hope College Flying Dutch. She'll get it on the second of the pair. And back into the game. Or sorry, for the first time tonight, it's Kayla Russell. Schwartz back into the game, as well as Madison Gears. Good defense here by Kayla Russell, and eventually she's going to tip this one away. It comes to Gears, and Gears is all alone with the right hand. She finishes that one off, and it's 18-6 here. The Dutch with a lead, triple the amount of the Heidelberg University women's team. And now we're going to get another turnover. Lots of noise here inside of DeVos Fieldhouse. Most certainly an intimidating place to come play, especially starting off your season. And just like that, Heidelberg will use their first timeout as the head coach, Morgan Harrigan, wants to talk things over.
I mean, right away, this whole defense is just relentless to Heidelberg. If you're Heidelberg, you can't pick up your dribble because Hope's going to come attack you in every angle. So Heidelberg's going to have to be keys with controlling the ball, keeping it up the court. And just like I said earlier during that last free throw attempt, just get that movement going, Steve, because I think that's really going to open things up for them. And if you're Hope, you got to keep the same energy that you have, because obviously that's working out well for you. Their defense really spells over into their offense. They really like those fast breaks. They like overs. They really like to move the ball up the court quick and score fast. They're not really a set offense kind of team.
That's right, Carly. And I mean, just already, like you were saying, this defense looks, I mean, just absolutely scary, at least to the opponents of the Dutch. But, I mean, we've seen a lot of substitutions. Another one here, as it's another freshman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
that's Ashley
correct.
Thomas out of Shelby. Coming into the game for the Dutch. I missed it earlier. 15. Lejane Mormon is into the game for Heidelberg. Here's Russell. Russell goes back to King. King for three. That one won't go. Tipped around, but a foul underneath. Believe that one was on Russell. Maybe
No,
not. Could have been
I think it's going to be,
Ashley Thomas.
yeah, I think it's going to be an over-the-back call.
Yep. Over the back on Ashley Thomas. So her first contribution as a member of the Hope College Flying Dutch is a foul.
And you know, it's
Got to
hard-
start somewhere, Carla.
Right, exactly. Hard when you're 6'2 plus and you have all that arm like you're used to probably in high school, just reaching over everybody else and getting that rebound. And here you really got to box out. Otherwise, you'll get called that over the back call we've already seen every single time.
Mormon will inbound to Brooke Beamer once we get going again here. Officials discussing with our official scorer. Here's Beamer. Beamer against Russell. Beamer with the behind-the-back move. Gets a screen one way, opts out of it. Now kicks to the corner for three. That one won't go for Heidelberg. Good rebound there by Schwartz. She kicks to King. King bringing cross-court, looking at her options. Now looking for the backdoor cut. Thought there was a tip there. Nothing called by the referee. Gears and King a little bit confused. I think some of the Heidelberg members were as well. Nonetheless, we're underway again. Here's Beamer. Picks up her dribble now with the right hand. Good-looking floater there from Beamer. Nice move as Brooke Beamer gets on the board tonight for the first time for Heidelberg. Drive by Russell, cut off there. Now outside to Schwartz. Schwartz to Gears. Gears for three. That one up and good. 21-8 here. 2:45 left in the first quarter of this one.
And first of many threes from Madison Gears. When it came tournament time and in key games last season, she was the one that kind of made all those key shots. So we'll expect more of that this season from her.
King brought it in transition and lost that one. And now looks like Mormon took a walk there. Mind was a little bit behind her body as I think she got caught between two brains there. But nonetheless, another turnover for Heidelberg. And now another chance for the Dutch to extend this 13-point lead. Back into the game is Newman, and she'll bring it across for the Dutch. Newman faces up Beamer. Goes left and right. Nice move there. Now outside to Schoonveld. Schoonveld cross-court to Gears. Inside. This one blocked away by Heidelberg, and Ashley Thomas tried to keep that one in place. She stepped out of bounds, but nice-looking block there.
And Ashley Thomas, she's got a lot of good ideas of what she wants to do with the ball. I think she's just got to catch it, set herself, and then move. I think she's already moving in her mind before she's even gotten the ball.
Yeah, Maddie Crawford, only a sophomore, but definitely welcomed Ashley Thomas to the collegiate level game there with that swat.
Yes.
And another foul here on Newman, so the Dutch going to be to 4 fouls here in the first quarter. Wilson inside to Crawford. Crawford now gives it to Beamer. Beamer goes right, three ball up and off the back iron and out. Nice rebound there by Schwartz, who sets her feet. And now we'll find Newman. Newman brings it across to Gears. Gears to Schwartz. Schwartz with the left hand. She's fouled on the way up. Couldn't get that one to fall. However, she'll head to the line to shoot two. That foul on 33, Brittany Homer.
Yeah, Jackie Schwartz has made a grown a lot in her 4 years here at Hope, seeing more McAfee, some of the Hope faithful remember that name of 3 years ago, how she was kind of our all-star for a couple years, and she learned under her. And Jackie's really developed into quite a team leader for this team, kind of the mom on the team, I would say. Definitely your encourager and key person to go to. So it's exciting to see her have success and just see her grow in her skills over the last couple years.
A couple substitutions here. First for the Dutch, it's Erica Tolbert. We'll get the Heidelberg substitution to you in just 1 minute. It's Leah Bullion into the game. Here's Beamer working against Tolbert. She goes right then left. Now hands it off to Riley. Riley inside. That one will go. Tough bucket there, but hey, you got to take them as they come. Nice finish there by Riley. Dutch will come the other way. It's Tolbert. Tolbert to Gears. Gears holds the ball. Now finds Thomas. Thomas finds Tolbert. Tolbert had a wide open look, elected out of it. And now Schwartz goes to Schoonveld. Schoonveld in the corner, fakes the shot, now wants to go up with the right hand. She's fouled. She'll go down the line to shoot 2. Another foul, this one again on Leah Bullion.
Good take by Schoonville, like you said, showing off her athleticism. Not looking like a freshman out here tonight.
Schoonveld up and good. And back into the game is Frankie Buchanan.
Yeah, and just your fun facts about the Schoonveld family. Apparently, Kennedy's mom was on the first team that Coach Moe coached and was the captain of that team. So kind of fun to see that second generation come into play.
Schoonveld takes care of both at the line, and now Heidelberg with another quick shot from the corner. This one misses long. And now Schoonveld brings it to Gears. Gears lost it for a minute and able to recover her dribble. Now goes inside about the 10-foot jumper. That one won't fall. Falls right to Buchanan, however. Buchanan with the soft touch, right hand. That one will go. Buchanan's got 6. The Dutch are up by 15. This one tipped away. Wilson was trying to make a pass. She regathers. Nice move there. Jumper up and good. That one was Leah Bullion.
Yeah, and good choice on that shot not to take it all the way in as Gears perfectly slipped over for that help defense. So good move on Heidelberg's part.
Here's Tolbert. Goes up top to Buchanan. Now Schoonveld from the wing. Fakes the shot again. Wants to go left. Now inside to Buchanan. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Buchanan with the left hand. That one won't go. Rebound going to be tangled up, and the jump ball. Possession favors Hope. So with 7.1, they've got a chance to extend this 13-point lead as we only have a few seconds left in the first quarter. Gears to inbound. Substitution first as Vanessa Freeberg will check into the game. And Madison Gears will take a quick break. Freeberg to inbound. She finds Schoonveld. Schoonveld with 5. Now goes to Buchanan. 3 seconds now. Buchanan's got to put it up. And she can't get it up in time. Missed the basket anyways. Great defense there by Heidelberg. But that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. The score is Hope 25, Heidelberg 12. And with that, we have our first opportunity to send it to our sponsors, Lawrence and Vanderswart. Without Lawrence and Vanderswart, we couldn't be doing what we're doing. So stay right here. We'll be back in a few.
Honey, did you remember to bring the GPS?
Nope.
Oh. Well, you have an app on your phone to tell us how to get where we're going?
I do not.
Really? So you have an actual map, like the kind that are hard to fold?
Uh-uh.
You just know where you're going?
No idea.
Don't be this guy when it comes to financial planning. LVZ Advisors. We'll help get you there.
Hey, we're a little lost. You know where the lake is?
Welcome back inside DeVos Fieldhouse once more. It's Steve Binnig alongside Carly Van Zwol. And one more time, I'll give a shout out to Lawrence and Vanderswart. You know, Carly, I actually had the chance to meet Jim Lawrence, who's one of the founders of Lawrence and Vanderswart. Of course, has now been passed down through the family. But yeah, the Young Life Banquet over at the Hayworth Center. Yeah, Jim Lawrence and I were able to connect. So cool there to actually meet someone that makes this a possibility for you and I, as well as just for everyone that gets the chance to listen to this broadcast. Heidelberg to start the second quarter. Pass inside this one to Crawford. Crawford puts it up, won't go. Schoonveld comes down with the rebound. Schoonveld, right hand, then left hand, now kicks out wide. That's Freeberg. Freeberg thought about it, goes up top to Tolbert. Tolbert inside the perimeter. She puts that one up. That one will go. Nice looking stroke there from Tolbert. She knows her shot, and it's 28-12 in favor of the Dutch. Here's Wilson. Wilson goes out to the wing. Wide open three there. That one up and good. Alyssa Riley won't miss when she has that much space. 28-15. Heidelberg keeping it close.
Hey, good job by Riley. Nice, smooth, clean three-point shots. Give herself 9 points on the night so far.
Tolbert inside to Buchanan. Buchanan fading away from the basket. That is just absolutely pretty, Carly. She knocks that one down.
Yeah, that's a move Frankie's been working on since she got here at Hope, and I would like to say she's finally perfected it.
There you go. Now another three ball from Heidelberg. That time it was Crawford. That one won't go. Score remains 30-15, 8:49 left in the half.
Yeah, this Hope team subbing in players like hockey teams do. 5-4 people at a time, really showing off the depth.
That's right. Here's Schoonveld in the corner. She goes cross court again to Swift. Now Buchanan inside. Buchanan working well. That one won't go with the right hand, and then she's actually going to get a foul called on her. Buchanan trying to bat that one around, keep the possession for the Dutch. Picks up a foul, and now we'll see Voskel back into the game as Frankie will take a break. For Heidelberg, it's number 33, Brittany Ulmer, checking back in. Beamer will bring it across for Heidelberg. Fake right, then left. That one then swatted away by Voskel. Nice play, ball on the floor, a hustle play here. That was Lauren Newman getting down to the ground.
Lauren Newman, the freshman, getting down and dirty on the floor there to get that basketball. I've been impressed with what I've seen of these freshmen really going.
Inbound from Randall. Now to Newman. Newman goes right, then left. Now picks up her dribble, and that one's just going to be thrown away. Maybe just trying to do a bit too much there, Lauren Newman. Nonetheless, Heidelberg with another opportunity, trying to cut into this 15-point lead that the Dutch hold. It's Beamer.
It can be hard as a freshman point guard when you feel like you need to be the playmaker of the offense.
That's right. Beamer coming up, pulls up from just inside the perimeter. That one won't go. Big rebound by Randall. She finds Newman. Newman brings it across with the right hand. Now goes out wide to Schoonveld. Back across towards Swift now. Swift doesn't use a dribble, goes to Newman. Randall outside. Randall thinks about it. Now will put it to the ground. Spin move inside with the right hand. Takes that one up strong, but good defense from 33, Brittany Ulmer. And Heidelberg with a chance the other way. Beamer kicks it out to the corner. Three ball up and no good. Another air ball here for Heidelberg. Rebound comes down to Schoonveld. Schoonveld spins out of trouble, now brings it across. She's got time, pulls up from three. That one up and good. Nice looking take there from Schoonveld. Just like that, it's 33-15. 7:15 left in the half.
Yeah, these freshmen really showing off tonight. It's going to be a fun class to watch throughout their 4 years here at Hope.
Another three ball from Heidelberg. Misses once more, and Newman grabs the rebound.
Good box out by Swift there to let Newman just swoop the ball.
That's right. Here's Randall up top. Randall with the left hand takes it all the way, and we're going to get a charge called. I believe Randall was leading there with the elbow. As Wilson drew that one, she'll take a break. A couple substitutions as Kilps is back into the game. Alyssa Riley's back into the game as well. And for the first time, I take that back. Maddie Overmeyer has been in the game. She's back in here tonight. Ulmer brings it across. Hands it off to a teammate. The Dew Crew Channing air ball. Overmeyer with the right hand. That one won't go. Left about 2 feet short. But it's batted out of bounds by Voskuhl. And this one will stay with Heidelberg.
Yeah, Voskuhl's a hard one to shoot over, so you got to make sure you got plenty of space.
You got that right, Carly. We talked about the length already. This one up and good from Wilson while I'm talking. But we talk about the length on this Hope offense and defense for that matter. Right. And when you see freshmen this size that Coach Mo is able to bring in,
yeah.
I mean, how do you do that? And how do you keep that coming? And we were talking about it in pregame. Heidelberg, obviously a good team. However, not much length, not much size on their team. Tough to defend against players like Voskuhl, who's going to work on the board. She grabs her own rebound and showhead to the line. But, I mean, just not really much you can do when you've got the likes of Jackie Schwartz, Heather Randall, right. Voskuhl out there, Frankie Buchanan.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the opposing team, you have no choice yet but to box out. You want those big girls to foul out, get those over-the-back calls. Hope is a team that's known to foul a decent amount in games. Since moving to quarters in the last couple of years, it really has helped out this Hope team, allowing them to kind of start over at 0 fouls for each quarter. Because by now we'd already be in the bonus for Heidelberg. So definitely interesting to see how Hope does that. But if you're the opposing team, you have to box out.
Voskuhl up and good on the second, so she converts twice from the line, 35-17 in favor of the Dutch. Ulmer brings it across. Ulmer again caught between a pass, a dribble, and a shot, I believe. She travels there. And the Dutch will take over once more back into the game. That is number 3, Jessica Mormon for Hope. King off the left, now up top, down low towards Randall. Great pass there by Voskuhl. The layup won't go, however. Rebounds brought down by Heidelberg. 3 ball for Heidelberg. That one left long. And now Gears brings it across, goes to Voskuhl. Voskuhl makes a defender miss, and then with the right hand, she finishes. Carly, that was just absolutely filthy. I don't know what to say about that. A great finish there by Olivia Voskuhl. Yeah, welcome to the college level. Can't really teach that.
No, if you got your bigs being able to run the court like that, that's incredible. Great response right there by Heidelberg to get that bucket. But holy cow, if your bigs are running the floor at the same speed as your guards, the Dutch are looking good for the future.
That's right. Nice cut by Cecil, as you mentioned, by Heidelberg, as they're able to get 2 back. Now here's Gears taking the baseline. She puts that one high off the glass. It falls. 39-19. And Heidelberg will bring it the other direction. Just about halfway through the second quarter, and a big block there by Voskuhl. Voskuhl doing it all here. And here's Selena King. King with the left hand, tries to get out of trouble. Called for a travel. She doesn't like that call. Looks back to the bench in disgust. And now some substitutions. And for the first time, it's Mallory Gerber, another freshman. Another 6-footer.
She was in for like 30 seconds, so kind of her second appearance, but her longest stretch right here.
Thanks for keeping me honest, Carly. Here's Heidelberg, another backdoor cut. That one's going to be high off the glass and out, and right away, Mallory Gerber will pick up a foul over the back there. 39-19 still, 4:20 left in the half. Cecil with the 12-footer won't go. Rebound, however, by Heidelberg. Back outside to Cecil. Cecil on the wing. Fakes right, now goes left. Wants to take it, and she's fouled on the way in. This one on Gears. Gears must have reached.
Yep.
You know, Carly, I will mention I'm about eye level with Tim Schoonveld, one of our directors, of course, the father of Kennedy Schoonveld. And Scooney always looks pretty calm during basketball games.
Yeah, he's a calm, cool, collective guy.
Fun to be watching him watch his daughter because he seems to be a little bit more invested than normal. And I think there's a little bit of stress in the old man's eyes. But fun to see that. It'll be fun to watch that continue. Here's Wilson, possibly a missed traveling violation call, and tipped out of bounds at the end of it by Gerber. And Carly, as I'm looking up and down the roster, we're not even at halftime, and we've already seen every single member of Hope's varsity team. Nice pull up there from Beamer. She knocks that one down from about the charity stripe, 39-21. Beamer with 6 points for Heidelberg. Here's King. King goes left, then retreats. Goes down low. Thomas with the right hand. That one off the glass won't go. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson running the floor. Now looks to the wing. It's Cecil. Cecil out and in. Big rebound there. So Heidelberg crashing the boards here. That one was 30, Maddie Crawford. Good work there by Crawford, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Crawford has got to do. She's got to come in hot if she's not going to box out, and she did a great job of staying strong in the paint against trees.
That one up and out.
Heidelberg shot 73% as a team last year.
Crawford, second opportunity from the line. That one won't go. Rebound comes down to Gerber, who finds King. King brings it across. Goes to the right wing. Tries to go to Gears. That one tipped away. Cecil's in front of Beamer. She wants to take it up strong with the left hand. That one won't go. Rebound by Gears. Now Gears brings it the other direction. Gears outrunning everyone. Now kicks out wide. That's Gerber. Gerber for 3. Looks good. Is good. And Gerber knocks down the 3-point basket. Those are her first points on the Dutch team here. Cecil the other way. That one from distance won't go. The other way, Gears thought about the 3-ball from the wing. Instead, picks up her dribble and finds Gerber. Gerber gathers that ball and, lowered her shoulder into the defense there. And that'll be a charge. Ball coming out for Heidelberg. Vanessa Freeberg back into the game for the Dutch, as well as Erica Tolbert coming in. Brittany Ulmer's back in. And we're also going to see Jacqueline Schwartz for the Dutch. So it's Ulmer for Heidelberg and Schwartz, Tolbert, as well as Freeberg for the Dutch. Riley kicks to Beamer. Beamer gathers, goes left, then right, now right again. Passes out to Cecil, catches that one on the dribble. Now taking it to the basket, has to back away from a defender, but a nice finish there, almost like the baby hook. Cecil, good body adjustment, midair. Knocks that one down, 42-23. Still a 19-point lead for the Dutch. Here's Tolbert off the dribble. Now goes inside. This one's Thomas. Thomas with the right hand. She's fouled on the way up by Maddie Crawford. So Thomas going to the line to shoot 2. 2:08 left in the half.
Yeah, and definitely a more controlled movement by Thomas. Really got her positioned well to give her the best opportunity to make that basket. So bring herself to the line instead.
Timeout here for the Dutch. We'll stay right here. Carly, what are you seeing here? And what do you think the opportunities, at least, are best being had for Heidelberg against this Hope defense?
Well, overall, as far as shots taken, it's pretty similar. The only difference maker really is that Hope shot 8 free throws and Heidelberg shot 2. But as far as 3-point and field goals go, they're pretty even. But Heidelberg only shooting about 35%, while Hope's shooting 51%. And if you shoot over 50% in the game, you got a good chance of winning that contest. And also turnovers, Heidelberg has 12 and Hope has 9. But if you're Heidelberg, you've got to maintain and control that ball. And Hope's winning off the glass. 24 total rebounds, while Heidelberg has 15. So if Heidelberg can get those second chances off those out of the paint shots that they're taking, they might have a better opportunity to get that shooting percentage up.
That's right. Here's Thomas from the line. First one up, rattles around, falls out. Condolences from her teammates, and she'll put up number 2. That one off the back iron and out. And long rebound comes to Cecil. Cecil hands it to Beamer. Beamer up the wing to Riley. Riley makes a defender miss, then with the left hand steps around another defender, and the rebound tipped around eventually comes off of Riley. And Schwartz will inbound to Tolbert.
Tolbert battling an ankle injury, sprained it pretty early on in tryouts, but seems pretty well off now.
Here's Schwartz up top. Schwartz goes right then left. Finds Thomas. Thomas has to pick up her dribble, finds Tolbert. Yeah, the ankle does look all right, Carly.
Yeah.
She takes it right to the hole and lays it in with the right hand. And don't think the ankle's really bothering her. And if it is, she's not showing it. Here's Beamer working on Tolbert at the other end. Picks up her dribble. That one tipped by Freeberg. Now right in front of us, in front of the scorer's table. Last touched by Freeberg, but nice hustle play there. As Cecil will inbound for Heidelberg.
Cecil will inbound it for Heidelberg.
3 ball for Heidelberg. Lots of contact after the shot. Tipped around, eventually grabbed by Freeberg. Freeberg's got a runner ahead. And now the nice pass inside to Schwartz. Good looking offensive play there by the Dutch. That one was Jessica Mormon with the touch pass. Another freshman looking like she's been out here for 3 years, Carly.
Yeah, the team, they got a lot of newbies, but they're playing together like they've been together for a while.
Coach Mo knows how to make them work, that's for sure. Here's Heidelberg as they hand it over once more back to the Dutch. Mormon wants to run the floor. Mormon goes with the left hand all the way. That one off the backboard won't go. Rebound brought down by Crawford. Crawford brings it ahead to Ulmer. Ulmer hands it off to Cecil. Cecil up and under move. Nicely done there. And now inbounded to Tolbert. 25 seconds to go in the half, and I believe that the Dutch will settle for the last shot along with the 21-point lead. Tolbert finds Freeberg. Freeberg goes down inside to Thomas. Thomas goes to Tolbert. Tolbert long 2. That one won't go. 7 seconds. Cecil and company will have one last look here. 4 seconds to go. Now 2 seconds. Cecil goes all the way, lays it up with the right hand. That one left short. Tolbert grabs the rebound, but only to be alerted of the end of the half by the buzzer. So that'll do it for one. It's 46-25 in favor of Hope over Heidelberg. I'm Steve Binnick. She's Carly Van Swoel. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
We've intentionally never had minimum account sizes. Our philosophy has always been if you're willing to put in the work and we'll collaborate and we set the plan in place and you're willing to go along with this plan and to put forth effort to this plan, we're happy to work with you. It's what we love to do. And so we have people coming in from the very starting point all the way to, to the wealthy people. It's all different scenarios. Financial planning is not just for the wealthy.
Welcome back inside DeVos Fieldhouse on the campus of Hope College. I'm Steve Bidding alongside Carly Van Swol, getting ready. We're about 2 minutes out from second half action between the Hope College Flying Dutch and the Heidelberg Student Prince. A little bit of a better entrance than the first go-around. Again, my apologies to the Heidelberg fans for the lack of knowledge that I had on their team. Anyways, 46-25 in our first half with the Dutch in a commanding lead thus far. However, Heidelberg with plenty of good looks, and hey, some of those shots start to fall, Carly. This one's a lot closer than it appears right now.
Yeah, I think Heidelberg, just like you said, has just got to take some smart shots, put themselves in good position, and I still go back to what I said in that first quarter, or if they get that movement going like they had in the first couple minutes where they maintained that energy and had some really good cuts and worked well together, I think this could be a completely different game, and they could come back from this. Looking at some stats, definitely the rebounding game is still going to be huge. Hope winning off the defensive board 19-11. And so something big. And another huge stat is these bench points off the bench. Heidelberg has 8 while Hope has 17 points off the bench. And that's huge when you're bench players and your 6th, 7th, 8th man and your entire team in Hope's case is going to add 17 points coming off the bench, which is huge. So definitely exciting for Hope in the future. But if you're Heidelberg, maintain that kind of tenacity defense that you had early on, not being phased by the height of Hope, and just maintain that movement.
Yeah, as Dew Crew's getting into it, of course, as always. Theme song here inside DeVos Fieldhouse. For the Dutch, it'll be the same starting lineup. It's Gears, Schwartz, Buchanan, Schoonveld, and then I'm on a blank. Lauren Newman. My apologies. At least she's new, Carly.
Yes,
at least she's new.
Hey, it's first game. We're still working out our kinks as well.
We can keep on telling ourselves that.
We can. But only for today.
That's right.
Only for today.
And for Heidelberg, see if I can get this down. It looks like Riley and Crawford. We've got Beamer out there. Ulmer's out. And Wilson. Wilson hiding in the corner. Couldn't see her. Figured she'd be out there, and Beamer will get us underway. Here's Ulmer now. Ulmer goes down low. Nice pass inside. Good start from Maddie Crawford and company as she lays home the bucket. 46-27.
Yeah, and that's just beautiful placement and heads-up offense on Heidelberg's part to come off exactly how you want to come off in the half.
Nice move by Lauren Newman. She gets the bucket and the foul. Nice finish there by Lauren Newman. I mean, had a defender out of her shoes and then finishes with the right hand. Blocking foul called. So, Newman looking to complete the three-point play. Freshman. Hailing from Flushing, Michigan.
We've talked a lot about Kennedy Schoonveld and how great she's been as a guard so far in this game. But Lauren Newman doing a great job holding off that point guard spot. A lot of aggressiveness and not phased being a freshman on this court tonight.
Absolutely. Here's Newman, some good defense. Ball on the floor and eventually picked up by Gears. Gears bringing it the other direction, has Schoonveld ahead of her. Schoonveld catch and shoot. That one up and good. And hey, Carly, these freshmen are good. Talking with my friends at halftime, here's another interception. This one by Gears coming the other direction, so a turnover for Heidelberg. Nice pass inside by Newman, goes to Gears. Gears finishes off the glass. Hey, I'll just let the play speak for itself. I need to do less talking. The Dutch with a lead of 52-27. Heidelberg the other way. Ulmer thought about it. Passes out of it. She finds Riley. Riley now in the corner, goes up top to Wilson. Wilson thought about it as well. Now takes it in strong. She's blocked by Buchanan. Buchanan picks up her dribble, hands it off to Gears. Gears in transition, goes right towards the hole with the right hand. That one won't go. A rebound by Buchanan. Up and good. 54-27 as the Dutch have now doubled the score of Heidelberg. Wilson picks up her dribble and going to get called for a walking violation. And a 30-second timeout called by Hope. With 8:33 left in the third quarter, the Dutch picking up right where they left off. It's 54-27, and that's exactly the start that you're looking for if you're a Dutch fan. You know, coming out of halftime, it looked like Heidelberg might have cracked the code there with that first possession, a real quick bucket. However, the Dutch come back, force a couple turnovers, and then finishing strong. And like I started to say, talking with a few of my friends, none of them that highly educated in the game of basketball, they're like, Steve, this group of freshmen's pretty good.
Yeah.
Barley, yeah, they really are pretty good.
Right.
So definitely some exciting times coming up for the Dutch in the near future. Big smiles on the faces of the players as they come out. It'll be their possession as Jackie Schwartz will inbound to Newman. Newman to Schoonveld. Inside to Buchanan. Now back outside to Schoonveld. Schoonveld thought about the three. Now picks up a dribble, takes it to the hole. That one with the right hand left short. Picked up by Buchanan and a foul. This one underneath. That's on Maddie Crawford. Actually, not on Crawford. They get Anna Wilson on a reach. Didn't even know she was a part of the play, but again, the officials have a much better view than I do. And Carly, what do I always say? They get paid to do this,
Yes.
so I get paid to talk.
That's why we sit over here.
Correct. There's Buchanan from the free throw line. No matter who the foul was on, she knocks down the first. Looking to convert on the second as well. Number 2 up, out. Rebound by Schwartz. Schwartz doesn't realize she has time. Kicks back to Gears. Gears for 3. 2 will work better than, or 3 will work better than 2. Might as well take it when you can. 58-27 Dutch. Still 8:10 to play in the third quarter. Here's Beamer. Beamer sizes up Newman. Goes right. Now pulls up. Partially blocked, but a foul called on Newman. And Beamer will go to the line to shoot 2. Nice looking dribble drive there from Beamer. Shifty guard, if I will. I think that's a good way to describe her.
And not a bad game plan. If you're going to drive hard and draw that foul, if you can make the free throws, that's not a bad way to go about things.
Hey, I just want to point out Brooke Beamer is a freshman as well.
Yeah, she's done a great job tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised by looking down and seeing that because Brooke has definitely been a player that seems very comfortable out there.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very comfortable. So
Very in control, too.
that's right. So definitely this Heidelberg team young as well. As Megan Cecil getting some direction there from Anna Wilson, who's a junior for Heidelberg. Back to the low block. This one up and out. That one won't go for Beamer. And now Gears will bring it across. Gears looks at her option. She's sized up there by Wilson. She goes inside to Buchanan, who has Gears back on the return pass, but it's tipped out of bounds by Wilson, who was playing catch-up. Nice play there nonetheless. As Ulmer's back into the game, and Beamer will take a break.
Yeah, and looking at the roster for Heidelberg as well, they got a lot of sophomores on. A lot of sophomores making differences too.
Buchanan with the long rebound finds Schoonveld. Schoonveld for 3. That one in and out. Rebound by Buchanan again, but eventually tipped away. And now it's actually going to come off of Heidelberg and stick with the Dutch. 7:39 to go here in the third. The Dutch will maintain possession. Another chance on offense. Schoonveld will inbound.
Right underneath. Basket off to my right. Schoonveld gets it into
Schoonveld to Gears. Gears goes inside to Schoonveld. Schoonveld working down low, goes with the left hand. Nice move and finish. Schoonveld. Now a step back here for Ulmer. That one up and good. Nice finish there from Brittany Ulmer. Sophomore guard out of Lima.
That was a pretty step-back shot.
That was. Newman goes cross-court to Gears. Gears gets the screen from Schwartz. Gears goes inside now, picks up a dribble with the right hand, only finds the bottom of the backboard. Rebound comes to Heidelberg.
If Gears would have gone up with the left hand, that shot would have had a better chance of going in.
Ulmer on 2 straight possessions from 3. She's getting hot. There you go, 60-33. Heidelberg on a little mini run, 6-0 here in the last 2 possessions, courtesy of Brittany Ulmer.
You know, as my JV basketball coach back in the day used to say, you ride the horse. If you're hot in the game, you can shoot as many threes as you want until you miss.
Here's Buchanan inside. Shoulder fake, that one won't go. Another rebound for Heidelberg. Maddie Crawford brings this one down, finds Wilson. Wilson, crossover dribble. Now settles down, finds Bullion. Bullion goes to Nielsen. Bullion in the corner. Was looking for Cecil But that one taken away by Newman. Newman wants to go all the way with the left hand. That one left short, but Schoonveld, her counterpart there to follow up. Nice hustle play by Schoonveld to get down the floor. And the Dutch right back on track, 62-33. Ulmer fakes the shot this time, now goes inside. Nice looking bounce pass, but just squeezed through everyone, didn't get touched. So this one will go back to the Dutch. But once more, Brittany Ulmer, really a force for the Heidelberg offense.
Yeah, and Ulmer with a good idea just didn't execute it very well. So she can get that pass and get a better communication between her and her teammates. That's a good play to make.
Couple substitutions as Victoria Swift and Heather Randall are back into the game. Here's Gears coming off the screen. She finds Newman. Newman for three. That one left short. Grabbed by Wilson. Wilson has Ulmer up in front of her. Just one to beat. And a tough charge taken there by Newman. Lauren Newman sets her feet. Excellent positioning. Another hustle play by the freshman, and she'll get a break here as Selena King's going to check into the game.
Yeah, and getting those charge calls are a Hope Flying Dutch women's basketball favorite. Jacqueline Schwartz is historically the team leader on taking charges, so we'll see if she'll uphold that this season, but definitely a play that Coach Mo loves to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And you actually see Coach Mo on the sideline put his arm around Newman there, and definitely has to be proud to see a freshman having this type of performance in her first game. Here's Swift to King. King, couple feet behind the line, thought she might put one up. Instead, goes inside to Buchanan. Buchanan with a ball fake, now a spin move, drop step. That one up and good. You've got to be kidding me. Frankie Buchanan, what a pretty move that was. Didn't think she even had an angle to look at the hoop, but Heidelberg in transition. Buchanan working back on defense. Nice step through. That one up the top of the glass and then tipped out of bounds. So this one will stay with Hope. Wow, some quick action there. Two impressive plays on either end, only one resulting in points.
I gotta say, I don't think Buchanan even had her head turned around. I think that was just all muscle memory right there.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. If it works, it works, Carly.
True. If it goes in, that's all that matters.
That's right, and if you're a Hope College women's basketball fan, you're not going to complain. Here's Selena King. Got Randall off her left. Instead goes to Swift. Swift inside. Voskuhl has it, kicks back out to Mormon. Mormon comes across to Swift. Swift will eye one up from three. That one left short. Rebound comes down to Heidelberg. Mormon for Heidelberg brings it across. She gives it off to Wilson. Anna Wilson goes inside. Nice pass. Tipped. Don't know who it hit. It'll stay with Heidelberg, however. I think Voskuhl got a hand in there.
I mean, she's got long arms, so it wouldn't surprise me.
That she does. That she does. Inbounds play. Nice ball fake there, but taken right at Voskuhl, and Voskuhl rejects that one. That was 24, Alyssa Riley, and then in the chance to recover that one, she falls backwards and is called for the traveling violation, helped up by Victoria Swift and Selena King. Here's King, goes to Swift. Swift back outside, goes to Randall. Randall now inside to Voskuhl. Voskuhl to face up, back to Swift. Swift for three, that one left short, rebound by Mormon. Mormon wants to go back up with it, right hand, rattles home. Nice take there by Jessica Mormon.
I gotta say, tonight I've been really impressed with Hope's weak side rebounding. Last year, Steve can attest to the fact that the thing I complained about every single game was, as we get a foul there, but every single game was that no one would box out. So it's really exciting for me personally that weak side rebound has really been on point tonight.
That's right, Carly. And you know, I'd never think to highlight weak side rebounding. Number one, because I don't really know what that means, but that's why you're here. That's why you're here. Heidelberg to inbound. Ulmer has it. Goes down low. This one back up top now. Shot from three, back iron. Riley no good, but a rebound by Heidelberg. Now back outside to Riley. Riley with another opportunity. This one up and good. Nice looking stroke there from Alyssa Riley. She knocks it down. That's her second three-point, at least to my memory. She's got 10. Selena King goes inside to Randall. Randall, nice catch there. Goes back out to Voskuhl. Voskuhl wants to drive up with the right hand. It's going to be a blocking foul called, as the defense just didn't have their feet set. That's right, Voskuhl took it up strong with the right hand and knocked over 2 defenders. And now Voskuhl will be at the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Voskuhl, for a girl her size, has a lot of control when she drives to the basket, which is exciting to see if you're Coach Mo, that you have a girl who's 6'2 plus that can drive from the free throw line. That's a threat you have right there. If you can get that elbow shot around the free throw line, and then have the option to drive or do post moves, that's a triple threat post player right there.
Absolutely. Voskuhl, second one will go. You know, Carly, you played me in intramural basketball last night. I'm about 6'2" on a good day. I do not have the control that Voskuhl has when she's going to the hoop. You can attest to that.
You know, she's got a little bit more control, but I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
Here's the drive by Riley, a nice fake pass. She's fouled on the way up. Good-looking play there by Riley. Excellent control as we're talking about it, and she'll find herself at the line to shoot 2. You know, you got to appreciate the little anecdotes that we can bring up when we can.
That's very true. Steve and I both going for IM championship T-shirts and co-ed basketball, reason why we're bringing this up. So,
you know, Carly, I actually was asked to be on the team out of sympathy, I think. But, hey.
I wouldn't say
they just
that.
needed a filler. They needed a filler. I'm on a team of all freshmen, Carly. I'm a junior. It's not very often that you see a junior hanging out with all freshmen. Here's Riley, puts up the second. That one won't go. She's 1 for 2. Heather Randall grabs the rebound.
A little disclaimer here for Steve Binning, pump up his ego a little bit. He is a starting member on this Hope men's soccer team, so folks out there, don't think that he's unathletic in any sense of the word.
A little bit of a miscommunication there between Russell and Selena King. Ball out of bounds. And Kilps will bring it across for Heidelberg. Riley with the step back 3. That one left long. First one that hasn't looked that good leaving her hand tonight. But they'll maintain possession as it's Megan Cecil underneath the basket to inbound. Cecil nowhere to go. Goes up top to Riley. Riley back to Cecil. Cecil, a little floater. That one long. Rebound grabbed by Randall. Randall has King trailing, and King will set the offense and bring it across. Swift shows, receives, now kicks across to Russell. Russell back to Randall. Randall right, then left. Now right and left again. Nowhere to go. Back to Russell. Russell wants to go right with the right hand. Nice finish there by Kayla Russell. Good looking take there from the sophomore. 69-37. Dutch with the commanding lead. Ulmer thought about one, and now we're going to get a foul. Looks like it was Heather Randall with the reach in. And so a couple substitutions coming up here. Beamer's back into the game, as well as Crawford for Heidelberg. And once more for the Dutch, it's Mallory Gerber. Cecil to inbound. Goes down low to Crawford. Crawford bumped there by Voskuhl. Voskuhl had her arm straight up, but you could see the body.
Yeah.
A little bit of a bend there. Definitely got her with the body. And Crawford back to the line. You know, for what it's worth, Heidelberg keeping this game, you know, within reach to a certain extent.
Right.
Crawford knocks that one down. I mean, she hits this shot. It's a 30-point game. Stranger things have happened, Carly.
True, very true. And I do think Heidelberg's not let up energy-wise or aggressiveness-wise. Their shots just haven't fallen. And when your shots don't fall, that's hard.
That's right. Crawford gets that one to fall. So it is 69-39. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Tolbert brings it across, and we're going to get an offensive foul. That one off the ball. Kayla Russell will pick that one up.
Hope shooting 51% from the field tonight. They have forced 19 Heidelberg turnovers, and they have a
Here's Kilps. Kilps hands off to Riley. Riley fakes left, now goes right. Step back, thought about it. Instead passes out of it. Beamer for 3 from the corner. That one looked good, won't go. Rebound by Tolbert. Tolbert brings it across. She's got Swift up ahead. Swift able to come to a jump stop, kicks across to Gerber, who finds Russell. Nice pass inside to Voskuhl, and Voskuhl with the left hand. She barely has to jump up there with those arms.
That's someone you can't leave wide open underneath the basket.
That's right. Great finish there by Voskuhl. And tipped out of bounds. Megan Cecil couldn't control it. So this one right back to the Dutch. And another couple of substitutions as Omer's back into the game. Wilson checks back in once more for Heidelberg. So back to their starting five are the student Prince. And a pass here, ripped away from Russell for a minute. Now she grabs it, goes down low, an extra pass to Swift. Swift jump stop with the left hand. That one won't go. Rebound grabbed down by Wilson. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Wilson wants to push. This one picked up by Voskuhl. Voskuhl has a 2-on-1 if she wants it. Holds the ball, takes it up with the right hand. Nice finish there by Voskuhl. Carly's saying, hold me back next to me. She is impressed with Voskuhl. Olivia Voskuhl really came to impress here tonight. Again, the freshman, Holland Christian, and a 3-ball from Wilson won't go. Erica Tolbert grabs the rebound, but hey, both Schoonveld and Voskuhl on a Holland Christian team together? I don't even want to think about that. Long shot won't go. That one off the hands of Mallory Gerber. Now the long pass up ahead to Omer. Omer with the right hand. That one won't go. Rebound by Gerber. Shot clock off. Dutch with the final possession. 20 seconds to go before we have one more quarter left of basketball to play. Tolbert with 12 seconds to go. That one tipped away, but knocked out of bounds, so the Dutch will maintain possession and have another chance. And take a break, making way for 25, Ashley Thomas.
Good pressure by Riley on that, though.
Absolutely.
She almost had it.
She almost did have it. She knocked it out of bounds. Thought they actually might give that off to Heidelberg for a minute there. Here's Swift. 8 seconds to go. Russell on the wing. Goes up top to Tolbert. Tolbert's going to go to work here. Tolbert for three. That one looks good. Just left a little bit short. And the clock will expire. So 73-39 here. We've got 10 minutes left of basketball to play. And we'll hand it over to our sponsors, Lawrence and Vanderswart, from another message from them.
My 32 years, I can look back at clients and realize that when I started with them in my mid-30s, I was one of many professionals in their life. But since then, their doctors retired, their attorneys retired, their ministers retired, all the key people in their life retired, but we're still there. And over time, we end up being very, very close to our clients. It's very hard to talk about your financial history without talking about your family history. We get to know it, we keep it confidential, and you can't help but begin to love these people.
Welcome back inside DeVos Fieldhouse as we get ready for the fourth quarter here for the Dutch and Heidelberg. Hope with a 73-39 lead. Really tough to think about them losing that one. Of course, in the first game, it was Rose Holman taking care of Finlandia by a very similar scoreline. I believe that one 78-29, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that.
I think you're right.
And it'll be Russell, Tolbert, Gerber. Got Thomas out there, as well as Swift. Here's Russell, goes up strong. Reach in by Omer. And Russell will shoot two. Russell, first one up and good. Second one from Russell also rattles home. And very quickly we'll get a substitution here. Victoria Swift will take a break. Vanessa Freeberg back into the game. Wilson will take a rest for Heidelberg, and it's Lauren Van Hoos into the game. for the Student Prince.
Yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, we see a lot of subs in for Hope and Heidelberg, but Hope now chipping in 28 points off the bench, which is huge if you have your bench playing close to 30 points worth of minutes.
That's right. Heidelberg brings it across in the form of Beamer. A little over anxious from Tolbert. She reaches in and fouls. Student Prince looking to get it in. This one tipped away by Russell and eventually comes down to Gerber, who goes to Tolbert, but tipped away by Wilson. Wilson, nice play there. Tries to get it to go, won't fall. And now Tolbert brings it across the other direction. Tolbert spots up from about the free throw line. Rebound by Kayla Russell. And off of Russell's knee, I believe, coming the other direction to Heidelberg. You know, Tolbert and Russell are two freshmen from last year that we talked a lot about being the future of this program. And, I mean, if they were impressing us last year, Carly, and they're still coming off the bench this year, I mean, the depth, like you've been talking about, is just absolutely unbelievable because players of the caliber of Tolbert and Russell are players basically anywhere else in the country are going to be getting starting minutes and almost all of the minutes for that matter.
Oh, for sure.
Cross-court pass. This one up won't go from Riley. So after knocking a few down and had much luck from behind the arc. And the Dutch will bring it the other direction. It's Tolbert. 75-39. 36-point lead. Ashley Thomas with the right hand. She'll finish. Nice looking pass inside from Freeberg. 77-39. And now Freeberg with the steal. Freeberg has one trailing. Goes up with the right hand. Rattles around on the rim and won't fall. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson met there by Russell. Now Wilson cuts across. Goes to the corner. Riley thought about the three ball. Looked like she may have gotten away with an extra step there, Carly. And tries to go back. But that one tipped away by Ashley Thomas. As Van Hoos. Trying to find Riley in the corner. Yes, Carly.
Yes, Thomas made that basket. That officially marks every single freshman on this Hope varsity team has scored a basket tonight, which is exciting.
Brian Morehouse was halfway out on the court. I think there was an object that somebody forgot about. And
Coach Mo can move fast too, right?
Yeah, that's right. I just saw that. Coach Mo was out on the court trying to grab a headband, I believe it was. And now a steal by Tolbert.
Tolbert took it away.
Beamer caught with her hand in the cookie jar.
Tolbert with it outside.
Now Thomas for three. That one up and good. Another freshman knocking down a three-pointer here. Carly loves it. I love it. And DeVos Fieldhouse loves it as well, as this one is all but over, 80-39 in favor of the Dutch. Tipped away. Rebounds. Sorry, the pass off to Russell. Now Russell going towards the basket with the right hand. Takes it up strong. She draws the foul. She'll get to the line for the third or fourth time tonight. And the Dutch are really taking command of this game.
Yeah, as we look at some stats, they have forced Heidelberg into 25 turnovers and are currently winning the rebounding game 44-29. Definitely two big stats that you want on your side.
Russell, first one won't go.
Kayla Russell, kind of a flat shooting motion, kind of reminiscent of Vinnie Johnson. Second free throw goes for Kayla.
Kayla Russell knocks down the second. 81-39, 7:40 to go. Kilps a couple moves by Tolbert. Trying to get by Tolbert, my apologies. Ball on the floor. Possession arrow is going to favor the visitors. Force Heidelberg. And another substitution is Ulmer back into the game. Wilson will take a break.
Actually, I got a little ahead of myself. It is going to stay Heidelberg basketball.
Lejani Mormon.
Jump the gun on the possession arrow switch. Heidelberg having trouble getting the ball out. Finally underneath with it.
Mormon gets it inside. That's Crawford taking it up strong. She's fouled going up.
That will be Thomas's second foul on the night.
First one up and good from Crawford. Second one on its way, nothing but net. 81-41. Here's Tolbert. She'll bring it across, met there by Hannah Kilps. Tolbert to Russell. Nice jump pass there by Mormon. Lajeune Mormon wants to go all the way with the right hand. That one a little bit strong, but rebound by Heidelberg. Kept in bounds. Behind the back pass only finds Russell. Now Russell away with the defender at her back with the right hand. That one blocked off the backboard, but actually finds its way in. Nice job there by Maddie Crawford to avoid the contact and get a hand on the basketball, but the end result is the same. Another 2 points for the Dutch. This one knocked around. Believe there's going to be a kick. Ashley Thomas actually didn't look like she was trying to kick that one away. Natural reaction when the ball's down at your feet.
As you would know.
As I would know. And off the inbounds pass, 3-point play won't go. Lajeune Mormon another rebound. But her pass finds nothing but the first row of the fans.
And to the housemates of Frankie Buchanan up there in the front row.
There you go. Frankie Faithful coming out strong.
They are. They'll break out some T-shirts later on in the season that you'll get to see.
Carly, I feel like you know some insider information. And we've got a off-the-ball foul called once more. Ashley Thomas, the guilty party. Megan Cecil back into the game. We're going to see Olivia Voskul again. Selena King, as well as Jessica Mormon. Kayla Russell will take a break. Erica Tolbert takes a break, as well as Ashley Thomas. So it's Gerber, Mormon, King, Freeberg, and Voskul. Here's the student Prince, bringing it across. Out on the wing to Cecil. Cecil thinks right now left, goes up with the right hand. That one won't go home. Rebound by Freeberg. Freeberg brings it across, has Voskul up ahead. Voskul wants to go right to the hole with it. She's bumped from behind, so she'll shoot two. But once more, Voskul with a lot of control underneath the basket. And she'll be back at the line.
Voskul just beat everyone down the court. Good heads-up play by Freeberg, but way to run by Voskul.
What a debut tonight for Olivia Voskul.
Voskul, first one up and good. Not only is she pretty smooth out there, but she's smooth at the free throw line. Oftentimes we see the big struggle from the line. Not as much on the women's side as the men's side, but Voskul second, that one won't go. Rebound by Gerber. She finds Freeberg. Freeberg thought about it. King walks out of a shot, and she's fouled by Cecil. So with 6:10 to go, it's 84-41. Dutch firmly in control. They've got a fresh shot clock and another opportunity to extend the lead. Inside to Gerber, nice finish there. Heavily contested shot, doesn't matter for Gerber as she puts that one down. 86-41.
Well executed out of bounds play.
Backdoor cut by Heidelberg. And the likes of Van Hoos. Selena King with some active hands puts that one out of bounds, so Heidelberg will stick with it. They've got 20 to shoot and 5:55 to play. Kilps goes up to Cecil. Cecil for three. That one misses left. Rebound by Voskul. And we're going to get a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul.
Foul there on a member of the Student Prince offense. And Voskul will take the long walk down to the other end and have another opportunity at the free throw line. Carly, remind me, this is a one-on-one, correct?
Correct.
5 fouls in the quarters for the girls. It's a one-on-one. When we get to 7, we're in the double bonus. First one up won't go.
So
Oh, look at that. It's not a one-on-one.
Not one.
No, wait. Hey, we're wrong. 5 fouls is the double bonus with the new quarter system. We knew that.
I did know that.
Look at that. Solving things as we go. We're a little bit dusty, people.
We are.
Voskul, she's not dusty from the line. She knocks that one down. Heidelberg in the offensive end. It's Cecil with it. Cecil, another floater. That one won't go. Shots just aren't falling for Heidelberg.
No.
Seems to be a lid on the basket. King wants to go long. That one to Mormon. Mormon back to Randall. Now King. King wide open three. That one up and good. Selena King. Nothing but net from downtown. It's 90-41.
Yeah, as you said, Heidelberg shooting 29.6% from the field goal and about 23% from three-point range. So
Late whistle there. This one on Voskuhl. As Kilps will go head to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. First one in and out won't go. Sadie Cheney will take a break. As Piron is into the game. Selena King will bring this one across. Mormon to Freeberg. Now Mormon goes inside to Voskuhl. Voskuhl bumped on the way up, so another foul. Lots of choppy play here, lots of fouls as this one's winding down. 4:54 left in the ball game. Never a question of who's going to win this. Dutch up 90-42.
And we've bragged a lot about Voskuhl tonight, but just one more thing, her hands, her hand-eye coordination is really well done there, catching some hard, short passes from her teammates and her guards, whether it's on the move or from 2 feet away, but she's done a great job with catching everything that's gone her way.
Voskuhl good on the front end. Second one in and out, won't go. Tipped around, rebound by Randall. Randall brings it across, but a double dribble called on Heather Randall. So it'll remain 91-42 with 4:51 to play.
Voskuhl getting lots of praise from her teammates.
Now Heidelberg will take a 60-second timeout. So we've got a chance to collect our thoughts here. 4:51 to go in the ballgame. You know, Carly, one thing that's come to my mind is Schoonveld, who we haven't seen much of in the second half, as well as Voskuhl, have to have some sort of a following coming from Holland Christian.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not many of our Hope athletes come from far distances, but it is always fun when it's either a Holland Public, even a West Ottawa, especially a Holland Christian student.
Yeah.
Pretty much a feeder school if there is one coming into Hope.
Yep, for sure.
At least from the immediate area. So always fun, and you'll see a lot of the community members that you'll also see at the local high school games come out to these games as well. Always lots of fun. But yeah, you know, I can remember reading an article last year about Schoonveld, and I'm sure that Voskuhl was mentioned in that as well. But how do you possibly make a game plan at the high school level for a 6'2", arguably 6'3" forward and a guard 5'10" that plays basically like, I mean, a stretch?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. My high school has the wonderful pleasure of playing Holland Christian in the regular season, and as my dad coached against Schoonveld and Voskuhl, not last year but a couple years prior to that, there's not a whole lot you can do if you don't have a lot of size or talent to match that. Definitely Voskuhl's one, you got to double team down low, but if you double team Voskuhl, then you got Schoonveld up by herself, and she showed it. She can post up too if need be.
That one's good from Cecil. She knocks that one down. 91-45, so finally for Heidelberg, they get one to fall, not from the charity stripe, and now it's inside to Thomas at the other end. Thomas met there by defender. She goes back outside to Mormon. Mormon takes a look, wants to go down low to Thomas, who's posted up, and she's fouled.
Yeah, Thomas has been knocked around down there. You've seen her in a couple different instances. And
that's right, and now Thomas will have a look from the free throw line. 2 looks, actually.
5 points tonight on a couple of field goals, one of them a triple.
This one up and down and good. 92-45. With 4 minutes to play, we'll see if the Dutch offense can eclipse the 100-point mark. Wouldn't be surprised if they do. And once more, 93 to 45.
Hope 93, Heidelberg 45.
And you just look at the roster and the scoring list of Hope. We got players with 14, 13, 13 as we get a foul right there. 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3. So we're really spread out as far as scores are going.
Cecil up the line to shoot 2. First one up and good.
Looks like we're
having a little bit of a conversation here with the. Was the foul on the floor, Carly?
Yep, that's what they're calling on the floor. Free throw doesn't count.
I was kind of curious about it as looked like Cecil.
Oh, yeah, they figured that Heidelberg was in the bonus. So that's why this happened. So they're going to take it out of bounds now.
So no point there for Cecil, but possession to Heidelberg. Interesting chain of events there. Inbound to Wilson. Wilson jabs right, goes up strong with it, and she's rejected by Wilson. This one goes out of bounds across the baseline once more. So Heidelberg will have another opportunity to inbounds. Cecil for 3. That one misses everything. And a rebound by Thomas. Thomas leaves it for King. King will bring it across. King kicks to Randall. Randall ball fake. Looks around. Goes to Mormon. Mormon gives it across to King. King has Russell cutting back door. Russell catches, now goes up with it with the right hand. Leaves that one a little bit long. Rebound comes down to Stiles. Or sorry, my apologies, Parham. Wilson now. Looks right, then left. Now goes left. Goes back up top to Parham. Parham with it. Walks through a couple defenders, and we're going to get a traveling violation called. And Parham will make her way back to take a break as Alyssa Riley and it looks like Leah Bullen are into the game for Heidelberg. Tolbert brings it across, finds Russell. Russell goes with the right hand, right off the glass and in. Nice touch there by Kayla Russell. As Kayla Russell now has 9 points for the Dutch. Wilson lost her dribble for a minute there. Now blows past everyone. Nice looking finish there with the right hand as she took it strong right past Thomas. And now Tolbert finds Freeberg in transition.
Yeah, good move by Wilson to give her 2 points to add her total to 6.
That's right. Tipped out of bounds there by Alyssa Riley. A couple more substitutions. That should do it for Heather Randall as Gerber's back into the game.
Heather Randall will exit. Randall had 8 rebounds tonight, even though she didn't score.
Kayla Russell with it. Goes inside to Thomas. Thomas goes outside to Tolbert. Tolbert makes 2 defenders miss and takes it up strong with the right hand. Nice move there by Erica Tolbert. It's 97-47, a 50-point lead for the Dutch. Backdoor cut and a foul called as Thomas got a little over anxious again. Thomas has got to be careful.
Yeah.
It's only her third. I
figured that was her fourth,
her
but
third
yeah.
or fourth, but
no.
So now the double bonus is in effect. The officials can breathe a sigh of relief. This one looked like it was going down for Riley, however, will not fall. Second one on its way. That one good. Here's Tolbert. Tolbert goes right then left, finds Russell. Russell fakes left, now right at the hole with the left hand. She's fouled, so she'll be at the line. 2:14 to play, and she shoots 2 for the shooting foul. Regardless, it's the double bonus. We're going to see Lausene Mormon again.
Russell now 3 for 5 on free throws for the night.
Lausene Mormon back into the game as Cecil will take a break. Kayla Russell, second one. Up and good. She's into double figures on the night as she's got 10. Long pass to Wilson. Wilson gathers and nice little floater there. A bit of a teardrop from Wilson. Nice looking finish. Wilson has 6. Tolbert throws this one away to Freeberg. And as our colleague behind us is saying, Carly, the Duke Crew's looking for that 100th point, and one
They
bucket
really
will do
are.
it for the Dutch. It's 98-50.
2 minutes to go, got plenty of time to do it.
I don't think we've gone a 2-minute stretch this entire game where the Dutch haven't scored, so
Yeah.
I don't expect that to be an issue. Beamer, nice looking ball fake there, puts up the 3. That one won't go. Rebound by Russell. Russell thought about running the floor, now will slow up a bit. Waits for the offense to set, goes cross court. That one to Gerber. Gerber fakes left, now back right, goes inside towards Thomas. Thomas cuts through defenders, gets fouled. She'll be at the line. 1:30 to go. Still 98-50.
Yeah, Thomas worked hard down there. She was getting hacked left and right.
Thomas, this one up and good. Thomas can knock this one down. The Dutch will be in triple figures. Up, left a little short. Rebound by Russell. Russell up with the right hand. Nothing doing. Now ball on the floor. Still on the floor. No one has it. Eventually it's going to be tipped. And a timeout called by Heidelberg. .120 remaining. We've got a full timeout from Heidelberg. 99-50 in favor of Hope.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Mo, you got to be excited with how this first game's been going, how your freshmen have been playing, how your juniors have been playing. The scoring being really spread out. And for your first game, this team's working really well together for having a lot of new members joining. And Coach Mo, as he's entering in his 22nd season here at Hope, has a career record of 529-83. He has the best record here at Hope College out of any of the current coaches. I don't know how he fits in overall, but for all the current coaches, for all the other sports, he's ranked as the most winning coach, which is exciting for him. He has a .864 win percentage, which is very high. So definitely exciting for Coach Mo as he gets his 22nd season under his belt. The start of it at least, to see his team excel already.
That's right. You know, the only thing that I've been wondering, Carly, is it possible if Coach Mo is a little bit frustrated about the 5-0 on the opposite end of the scoreboard? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What's the magic?
No.
Is that
no, that's fair.
Okay.
I think historically for Hope, if we think back to last season, Hope is a team that is known to score a lot of points, and their goal, I would assume, and for what it was last year, was to keep teams under 55 points. So if you score a lot and you can keep teams under 55 points, even if you're having a bad shooting night and you shoot and you make 60 or 70 points when they averaged around 81 points last year, you're sitting really well still.
That's right. Here's a chance for the Dutch. Tolbert brings it across to Freeberg. Freeberg on the wing. Has Thomas inside, and Thomas is fouled.
I think the Duke crew thought that was the 100th point, but that was on the ground before the shot was put up, so those points won't count.
That is number 5 on Leah Bullion. Maddie Crawford back into the game. But a chance for Thomas, Ashley Thomas.
Ashley Thomas, who has 8 points tonight.
That went up and good. So that does it. 100-50 is the score. The Dew Crew absolutely loves it. You've got a split in front of the Dew Crew. I don't know if you'll get a shot of that, but oh man, those kids crack me up. And the second one goes, so it's 101-50 as the Dutch are now up by 51 points. Here's Beamer. Beamer goes right, hands it away, and Tolbert coming the other direction, has Russell up in front of her. Russell tries to gather now.
Same team.
Yeah, 3 Hope players around the ball on the floor. Eventually Thomas picks it up and puts it right in, so it's 103-50.
Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. 103-50 Hope. 25 seconds left. Ayanna Wilson with it.
Final possession on offense for Heidelberg. This one's given away, and now Tolbert with an opportunity to drive towards the bucket. She puts that one up strong, grabs her own rebound. Now with the right hand, finishes. So that'll do it, at least I believe, as Heidelberg may just dribble this one out. 105-50. And as the buzzer sounds, the Dutch take care of business as pretty much everyone expected. They'll move on tomorrow to face Rose Holman in the championship game of the kickoff tournament. For Carly Van Swoel, I'm Steve Binnick. Thank you for listening. Come back tomorrow. We'll have broadcasts of the 3 o'clock game between Hope and Rose Holman. I'll be here alongside Mitch Evenhouse, so we look forward to having you then. Have a safe night, and always, Roll Dutch.